Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another episode of Keigo Moriyama Photography. And today we are going to develop some films that I have found in my fridge. There are some Neopan 100, 120, and that honestly I don't remember at all what camera I used to take this picture with, and I don't know, so it's really long time, so I want to see how it will come out. And we are going to use, because as you probably noticed I am at home, so I'm going to develop this black and white in my kitchen. I'm going to use the R5 Monobath developer. It's since a while that I'm using this Monobath, and honestly I was always super happy with the result. This one is a little bit that honestly I'm not using it, so I will try with one film, hoping that there will be no problem for that, and let's see the result together. And to use this Monobath that is made only for a black and white film, of course, it says that I need to use a temperature of about 24 degrees. And then so I'm going to use my changing bag here and put the film in my tank, and then for about, let me read, it says 6 minutes in total, and just the first minute I have to gently move the tank and agitate the chemical inside. So that's all, and let's make it. Okay guys, so let's first of all open the changing bag. And let's put the tank here, one row, and then we have to change this one in order to allow the 120 millimeter to be done. Okay, no, I need one more. Okay, this one here inside. Okay, and everything should be fine. Let's go here first. One more here. And then let's put the gloves so I'm not forced to touch the film directly with my hands. And let's go. Now, in order to avoid to make the video a little bit annoying, just looking me at the changing bag, I will try to skip it and make it a little bit faster. And okay, here we are. So let's now open and start to be ready to prepare the chemical. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So this one we don't need. One of the things that I usually do after I put the chemical will be to put the tape here around, so then the tank will not open. And first of all, while I'm going to prepare the chemicals, I will start pre-washing the film. with just normal water. So in order to prepare the tank, I have with me this cup, I don't know how to call it honestly, and let's put the chemical. But I usually use this kind of tea bag filters to clean every time the chemical. So it's a little bit longer process, but in order to avoid then some dirtiness inside the chemicals from the previous development can affect the result, I usually do this process, as well as when I'm going to remove after the end of the development. So how I do that? First of all, I put the chemical here. Luckily you can't smell because it's really bad. And then start putting through the bag, so in case of any kind of dirtiness it should be okay. Yeah, let's say I can do directly this way. Let's remove this. It's almost 800 milliliter. That should be enough for the size of the tank that I have. And after that we have to check the temperature, and I'm using this can you see? Okay, thermometer. The actual temperature is 28 degrees. That means I have to make it at least 4 degrees colder. So to do that I need to take some ice to put around. Okay, so I'm going now to put the ice on the base of this cup, and then around I put this sort of ice package, and to try to lower down the temperature. And as for now we lower by 1 degree, so I have to try to do better. So I'm a little bit struggling now to try to lower down the temperature, and because it's a pretty hot day honestly, and even if I keep adding the ice around, it doesn't work that much. Do you have any other idea how you can lower down the temperature when you usually develop your film at home? Sorry, I shake it. So if you have any kind of idea about how you can lower down the temperature, please comment below, because I'm really interested to understand what is your technique, and so that I can try to apply as well. And let's keep trying to lower down this temperature. It's still blocking to 25 degrees, and I think that if it will keep doing this way, I will probably going on even if it's not exactly 24. Okay guys, so I'm going now to put the chemicals inside the tank. It's not exactly 24 honestly, but I feel like it should not be a big issue. And as I said, I need 6 minutes, so I have prepared here my timer. I'm using an application that is called Develop. I really recommend you. And I made the Monobath time, so I know exactly what I can set up different kind of timer. And so to do that, let's move first here, and as you can see, I pour before the water inside to pre-soak the film. So now that I'm ready, I will take chemical and start putting inside. And believe me, it's really smelly. Okay, so I'm worried a little bit, honestly, that I can pour a little bit more. So I'm going to, just in case, add a little bit more of chemical. As you can see, this one is going to be really dirty here. Yeah, no. Okay, now I'll leave this one because I'm not feeling comfortable to add other. Okay, I close here. What's the problem? It doesn't close properly. Wow, that's bad. That's really bad because it's an unexpected issue. And there are no other way that I can do except. Okay, probably should be okay. Okay, perfect. And let's seal. I think that I can start with the timer. Okay. I usually turn on the timer around this time, and as you can see, it will give me an alarm after the first minute. So I keep agitating. And after that, we just have to wait. That's all. So let's wait this remaining 4 minutes. Okay guys, so it's the last few seconds, and I will start now. Let me move the camera to put back on my chest. Okay, perfect. So time is up, and let's go to remove here. And to do that, I will pour first in this small one, and then I will go in the big one in order to use the T-Pack filter. I change it because as you remember, it was a really bad color. Sorry, it's all the how do you say in English? Silver. Sorry, it's all the silver part that deposit at the end of the bottom of the bottle. Okay, let's say that should be okay. So because there's nothing else we need to do technically, I'm going now to wash again the film. Okay, and then, as I said, I will put inside the okay. Here I will put directly and let it soak for a little bit. Okay guys, so while I'm soaking in the soap, the last chemical mix and water, that the retrieval, the first film that I developed, I have to proceed with these other two. And to do that, I immediately put the monobath directly on the ice so that I can lower down the temperature again. And in the meanwhile, I will proceed to put one row each inside the tank through the changing bag. And so let's see how will be the end of these three films, and hope that there will be no problems. Okay guys, so I developed all of the three films, and the result is pretty good. I will show you now in a while. And just the second and the third are a little bit bluish compared with the first one. I think that one of the problems can be probably the temperature of the chemical, that from 24 was around 25. And also another reason can be that there is a limit of number of film that we can develop with one monobath, and probably I'm reaching the this limit. That's why at the beginning, you remember, came out everything gray, full of silver. I think that that is one of the possible reasons. And okay, so I will show you the film, and then I will start a slideshow with the pictures that I'm going to scan soon. And thank you very much for watching this video, and remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, share it on Twitter, Facebook, or wherever you like, and leave me a comment below. Let me know if you have any question about the R5 Monobath developer, and if you had any experience with this monobath or any other kind of development method. And if you have any other question in general related to camera, just write me a message and I will be happy to reply you. That's all for today, and stay click. Bye.